Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of ProAdvertisersClub, a totally free site to advertise on. Go to ProAdvertisersClub.com and start advertising for free today. Okay, uh, this is my second video on this new site that I've been messing around with for the last couple of weeks. The whole point of the video is to show you how to make money, and hopefully you sign up underneath me because it's an affiliate program, and I'll get 5% of all if you buy the spell book, which it's a $10 buy-in, and any packs that you buy. So it's not the greatest uh, affiliate program in the world, but it is one. And I do not give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. But the whole point of the making how I'm going to show you to make money on this is that this is the future. Is the I don't know if I'm going to use the correct terminology, but an example is I've been playing video games all my life, and luckily I didn't get as bad as some people where I can balance it out in my life, but I've never been able to make money playing my video games. And what if you can combine the two? Okay, and if you're I have a website called Pro Advertisers Club. It's for affiliate marketers and anybody else who wants to advertise, but I'm also in affiliate marketing. I'm basically into any way to make money online, whether it's NFTs, crypto, affiliate programs, and now games. So all the videos I make are about ways to make money online. It doesn't mean that I'm very successful with it, but what I show you, you might be able to take to the next level if I haven't been able to already do that. You might see something that will get you in early, because this is early. As much as you think you missed out on the crypto, on NFTs, you've missed out on the beginning stuff, but you haven't, because it's just the beginning. This integration of this is going to go on for the next 10 years. And for the next couple years, you're still considered early. You're still considered the first people at the party. And that's true about all this technology coming out. Once you get into this, in a couple years, right now it's NFTs. Before it was crypto, and they're all still hot, but there's be something else coming down the pipeline. It's going to be virtual land, which is it's all intertwined. It's all going to be together. That's what the metaverse is going to be. It's so big that Facebook changed their name to Meta. They're going all in on it. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is this is stuff you can do in the evening while you're watching Netflix. But if you learn how to make money online, you're in the time of history where now's the time to do it, because what's coming is huge. And getting back to me playing video games for all my life and never being able to make money, there was people who've been able to make money in the past years by they build accounts up and they sell it. They get a nice item and they sell it, but that was always within the game. It had to stay within the game. With NFTs now, everything's interoperable, and everything's on the blockchain, and everything's smart contract, and everything's proof of ownership. So these cards right here are NFTs. Okay, I'm in the market right now, and the cheapest ones are 3 cents, and the most expensive ones are 30,000. Okay, as the time goes by, this is the circulating number. And I think they got about anywhere between 300 to 500,000 daily players in this game. And they all want a set. Okay, like all the cards they've ever put out on the regular cards, not the gold. The gold foils is just a gold version of these cards. Is 474 in the last few years, and these are all the different packs they put out. Okay, these are all sold out except for this one is what they're putting out right now, the Chaos Legion. And they've got They put 15 million of them at $4 a piece for sale last week, and they're down to 8. So they're already half gone. And by next week and the week after, they'll be gone, except for the secondary market, where then you can buy them at a higher price, because once they're sold out, they'll be able to charge a higher price. The only cards that keep coming out of the rewards, that's perpetual from what I understand. And the latest ones are the cheapest, and the oldest ones are the oldest. That's common sense. But here's the best thing. Like right now, these are some of the highest circulating cards. That's why they're the cheapest. But as like I just bought 500 of these. I used I rent out, and I get income from renting out. And I take that, it's called dark energy crystals, which is an in-house crypto. And I took that and reinvested it by buying cards. But as you buy these single cards, let's go and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, my strategy is my strategy. Your strategy, there's 10 different ways or more to make money on this site. And you're going to come up with your own strategy. Some people will only buy gold cards. Some people will buy the cheap cards and combine them. But here's what I wanted to show you. Okay, here's the people are already put like there's 77 cards into this one that made it a level 5. This one started out at level 1. And you can, for $2.50, you can buy it. The person who bought it bought 77 cards to make this setup. And so the price you'd be paying is 2.8 cents per card. Okay. And you're like, well, there's so many of them. There's 716,000 that, and there's, because they're still opening packs, and this is a relatively new card, you're going to get more, but eventually they're going to max out. I don't know what the numbers, it might be 1 million, it might be 800,000. I don't know. And when that happens, because when he bought these 77 cards, he could keep, or he could keep them separate. So he owns 77 first level cards, or he could combine them and make one fifth level card. So what happens to the other 77 cards, or the 76? They get destroyed. They get burned, which brings this down. And once they've maxed out the circulation, whatever that number might be, then this number gets smaller every day, which makes this card more valuable every day. And the number of cards, the max you can do on this card is 400. So whatever the prices of that card, like let's go look at just what's the cheapest price right now for a single card. It's 3 cents. Okay, so right now you can buy a single card for 3 cents. So the price of 400 cards is $12. But it's more powerful. So that's the advantage. Why would somebody buy 400 combined cards? Because once you combine 400, you can't combine anymore. That makes it 10th level, the highest. It increases the attack, the speed of the attack, the shield, which protects you. Actually, this never has a shield, so that's irrelevant. And this is your health. Well, you end up with 10 health, 5 speed, which is the fastest that I know, unless they change that. And you get 3 damage every time you attack. And this symbol is unless you got the sneak attack, is pretty much, it attacks the card next to it. It can't attack any card in line. And that's important in your battle strategy. So with pluses, you could get maybe as high as +5. So this is a very powerful card. Plus it has 3 special abilities. It has flying, it has retaliate, and backfire. And this like helps you miss. I don't remember what these 2 are. So anyway, this is why somebody would want to own this card. This is why somebody would want to rent it. Okay. And that's how I'm running my strategy is I want to rent, because while I'm renting, I'm keeping the card. Okay. And if I can rent it out for the next 5 years, make money off of it, As the price goes up, the rent goes up, but I still own the property because this is a NFT. This is property, and the blockchain is the proof of the keys, the number that's blocked, burned into the blockchain. So that is one strategy on how to make money. You can take this card if you're high enough and use it in battle. Okay. And once you're third level or higher, you win money in the battles. So just by playing the game, you'll get paid. Another way to get paid is, let's go over to here. I might be kind of going all over the place, but uh, there's 99,000 packs left for the next airdrop. Okay. I've purchased 43 packs since they've last week. Okay. So let's go into the airdrop. That number was at 180 yesterday. So probably tomorrow will be the drop, maybe sometime over the weekend, but this will be it. Now, I was ineligible for these because I hadn't bought my packs yet. I bought my packs. You needed 32 to be eligible, 32 or more. When you get a percent for each pack you own, you get a percent. So say it's 1%. And of course that percentage goes higher on different factors, which I don't know exactly what they are. I'm sure it's the higher power you are, the more, the bigger you are, but let's just keep it simple, 1%. So when they drop it, I have 43 packs. So all 43 packs have a 1% chance of having this super drop card, which is a legendary. So for all 43 packs, I think I only had 38 at the time. I didn't win anything. But on this one, I won 2. And she's worth about $7, $6 at any given part of the day. So I got 2 legendary cards. That's another way you're going to be building up. That's how everything's intertwined. Then on this last, at the 6 million mark, I didn't get anything. So this is how many more drops I got. Every time they sell 1 million packs, they give a free drop to people who have purchased 32 or more packs. Okay. Thought you might be interested in that. So another way is the SPS, which is this crypto up here. I have 0 because I stake all mine. And the rate of return for staking right now is 35% APR. So this is money. They're only worth 11.7 cents right now. So this is a crypto. So it's on the crypto coin market. You can go look at it. If this doubles like to 22 cents, my value doubles. But why I'm having it sit here staking, which means I can't spend it, I'm making 35.6% interest on this money, on this crypto. So the general direction of cryptos that don't disappear or go out of business or rug pull or whatever, the good projects, which keep this in mind, especially if you're new at this. Pretty common fact, it's the same in technology, stocks, whatever. 95% of everything's going to disappear, go out of business, become irrelevant. And it might even be higher in the crypto and NFT world. So the big $1 million question is getting involved in the projects that are in that top 3% that are going to be around. And I believe this is one. I try things, maybe a month I give them. If I don't like the team that's working it, if I can see like water that doesn't flow, it's stagnant, I stop doing it. This is a top-notch program that I think is going to be in the top 5% when everything clears and the dust settles. The competition they're going to have coming in are other card games. But This is designed where you only spend 20 minutes a day on it, because you can't, once you do everything and you buy cards and you move your money around and you've done everything for the day, your quest, you've got this thing here called the capture rate. And I'm down to 76%. I think you get 1% per hour. Okay. And once that reaches zero, you can't play anymore until you get 1%. And you're like, well, hell, so what? I'll play till it goes down to zero. Okay, here's the thing. If once I get to third level, I'll start winning DEC, but I'll only get 76% of what I would have won out of the 100%. So if I was going to get 10 DEC for the victory, I'd only get 7.6. Okay. And you're like, well, why do they do that? Because there's some people who can sit here and play the game all day and they would just play, 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 play. And then there's other people who work for a living and gotta, or got kids or whatever the story may be. So it's a leveling out. This is the kind of things when I see them install, it tells me whether they mess up or not. It's an innovative group that's trying to keep the playing field level for everybody. And the fact that they got that empathy for everybody tells you that that's a good foundation. That's the type of group that you want to be involved with. I've played Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger. You got Pokemon. I was never really into Pokemon, but it's the number one card game. You've got lots of card games, and you've got quite a few already online that you can make money at buying and selling your cards, and a few of them are NFTs. So when Yu-Gi-Oh comes online, which I'm sure they're going to, and they start doing the same kind of thing, I will play Yu-Gi-Oh, and I will probably play Pokemon, and I will probably play Magic the Gathering, because it's not just a game, it's just an investment. When you can play a game in 10 different ways, you're making income that, as you're holding it over the years, is going to go up in value, or at least you hope so. I got room for all of them, as long as it's a program that's going to be around. If I saw things in this that they're not going anywhere, they're not improvising, they're just stagnant, I'm gone. Okay. This is one of those I think are going to be in the top 5%. So anyway, that's staking. They got something else here. That's what I got just a few minutes ago. I claimed it. As you get the staking, they immediately put it down here for you to claim. So you claiming, it's not like you get paid once a month. You get paid every minute if you want. So let's go ahead and claim this. I'll claim it. It's going to add it to my total. I usually do it twice a day, but if you want to do it every 5 minutes, you can. It adds it to my total. Then I stake it. It actually went up to 4. Why we were messing around. So stake. And now I'm staking. And that adds it to my total, which of course, every time this goes up, my staking rewards go up. So I get a little bit more every time. Okay. So that's on that. And here's what I was doing. So I just got 5 more DEC while we've been talking. That's from a rental. And that's beautiful, because now I've got DEC to go buy more cards, and I still own the card I'm renting out. It's messing up on me here. Why that's doing that, let me show you this real quick. This is called the NFL All Day. It's the first NFL NFTs, just like NBA Top Shots. And you can go sign up for it, but you can't get anything or do anything with it because it's in beta. Well, I signed up for it, and I got this yesterday. You're in. Welcome to an NFL All Day. You just scored your game-winning touchdown. You've been invited to the NFL All Day closed beta in time for the most epic drop yet. Signing on a drop. So this is closed right now unless you're invited. and I've invited to the NFL all day closed beta. So I'm in. And then eventually it's going to open up to the public. So there might be problems with the drop because they're new. And I might not even get a pack. It's going to drop on Friday, and they're dropping 35,000 packs. It has to do with the playoffs. So you're going to have all the best players in there. Um, so they do a queue, and I get into the queue, and it will assign me a number. And as long as I'm 35,000 or less, I'm going to get a pack. Now, if I'm 35,600, I'll probably still stick around because there might be 600 people that have pay problems, don't have them, whatever the thing is. So maybe I'll sneak in. But if I'm at 40,000 or higher, guaranteed I'm not going to get a pack. But I'm going to try anyway. But to give you perspective, Top Shot in like 10 different sections will drop over 1 million packs. They're only dropping 35,000 for this drop. So I'll keep you updated on that. I'm going to be making videos of All Day, but head over to All Day, sign up, and get on the waiting list. The other thing about all this NFT stuff, buying on drops, is if you don't win, you keep the money. So it's not like the lotto where you buy a ticket. If you don't win, you've lost the money too. If you win, then you get the item, so you lose the money. But that's another nice thing about. Okay, we're in the market. I wanted to go to Peak Monsters. Here we go. Peak Monsters lets you see your entire cards and what you're doing with them and the value of them, and it makes it so you don't have to, individually do it. And I don't know why my computer is moving so slow. I'm going to close my email. Maybe the email's causing it to move slow. This is a Chromebook that's about 10 years old. So, okay. So I've got about $200 invested in this game of my own money, but I've managed to get the value of it up to about 565. Okay, that's the list prices and that's the market prices. So I've 2.5 times my money, I guess, is a quick mathematical. My yearly rate of return so far is 26%. This number will go up and down. And here's all my cards, and we're going to look at the rentals. That's what I'm making a day in rentals is 126 DEC, which is about maybe 50 cents. Okay. Wow. You're like, well, that's not a lot. No, it's not now, but I want to build this up to $20 a day, $100 a day. And it's going to take me some time to do it, especially since I want to sink as little bit of my own money into it. I'll sink more here and there when I come across maybe a good deal and I don't have the money or the DEC, but it's going to be a slow process. I'm going to videotape it so you can see how I do. And then you can make your own decision. The whole reason I'm making is I'm hoping you go down to the link below and sign up and at least try it. And then I get 5% of your pack purchases for the rest of my life and your life, which isn't a whole lot unless you buy a whole lot of packs. But if you get a lot of people to do that, it can add up. And it's another part of my strategy on how to build my business for free, or at least at the bare minimum. So let's go down here to rent. All I want to see is my rent cards that I'm renting out. And that's that button right there. I think. Yep, there we go. And I'm going to go to bottom here. And what I'm doing now is, why is that? There it is. Darn it. Why is that doing that? There we go. Okay, so this gives me an overview of every card I have rented out. Like this one only has 1.9 hours. So when this runs out, I'm going to go back to this card. Okay. And I'm going to readjust it. It's either gone up in rental value or down. So in a couple hours, I'll do that. But what I'm really doing right now is I'm getting rid of the cards that are for rent, but aren't renting because I kind of messed up when I started on this. Let me see if I can find one. I think I've got them all out. Here's one. And the reason is because the minimum you can charge for rental is zero point 0.1 of a DEC. And this card is not even worth that. It's actually maybe a half DEC. So nobody wants to rent it. They can go buy it for pennies. But I want to get rid of it. So I'm going to go, from renting. So I'm going to go back to my cards and then go to rent it out. And this guy is right here, and he's a rare. So I want to go to my rare. They've got common cards, rare cards, epic, and legendary. And then they got all the same, but in gold. And here's my most valuable card that I pulled out of a pack the other day. It's the Ifrit Ryzen. He's a legendary card. Okay. Legendary fire unit. And he right now is worth $96.40. But here's the best part. There's only 423 in circulation. I think the max is 1,000. But, people might have combined cards, so it will never get to 1,000. Because you can max this out with 4 cards. If you take 4 cards and combine them to make one super powerful card, that's going to take down from the circulation. But what I'm trying to say is this is where this card has a chance to go. Let's look at the price on this. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are only 12 people willing to sell this card. And the cheapest one is $96.40. But then it quickly jumps up to $1,800. This card is just going to go up in value. This is a gold legendary is probably the only one better would be a gold summoning card. Okay. Summoning cards are a lot more valuable than the other cards. But this is a good card. I really lucked out when I pulled that out of a $4 pack. And so anyway, let's go back. I want to get rid of this guy right here. He's rare. And sometimes the game freezes up. Sometimes it's so busy it does stuff like this. But yeah, that's a rare. That's an earth card, and it's a reward. So that's a reward card. All right, there we go. So let's go to rare. Get rid of the gold. And I don't know why it's moving so slow. Probably because I'm recording. And it's frozen up, I think. Nope, there we go. Okay. Where is he at? He is right. There he is. Okay. Now, when you try to rent it out and it doesn't rent out, that little yellow symbol means that's the one. See, it's only worth 12 cents. It's not, nobody's going to rent. That's why I messed up by posting them, is nobody's going to rent one for 0.1 DC when it's not even worth 0.01 DEC to rent out. So I'm just going to get rid of it, get off the rental. And I want to cancel that active. And there you go. And there's one thing else I want to show you. This is another thing to implement it. You're only allowed so much usage of the Hive account because everything takes place on the Hive blockchain. Okay. And it's called your RC. I'm at 16%. When that goes to 0, I am not allowed to buy, sell. I can play games because that is done separately, but I can't do business and it takes 3 days for it to get up to 100. So you got to keep an eye on that number if you get too busy. But it's another, leveling of the playing field type thing. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. Oh, I did do I completed my quest. It was the Earth quest, which means I had to win 5 times using an Earth card. And I did. And I got credits and I spent them on cards. So that's another way to make money. I'm trying to get up to bronze 2 so I can, or down to bronze 2, so that I can get even more chest. And you don't start making DEC until you're bronze 2, I believe it is. Yeah, bronze 3 or bronze 2. But anyway, once you get to the level, you'll be able to earn DEC. And with the chest, every level you go, you get at the end of the day, okay, you got there's the seasons. This has got 3 days. They're usually like 15 days, I think. And when it gets down to 0, I'll get right now I'm going to get 5 chests. And the chest can have free cards in it, free gold cards in it, credits, uh, potions, and each level you go up, you get an additional 5. So my goal is to get 15 chests in the next 3 days, and then just wait for it to go to 0 and open them up. And I'm going to do a video on that as I open them up, so you can see what I win. So there's another way to add to your account. Anyway, that's it. I'll probably do another one tomorrow. If you like this video, please thumbs up it, subscribe. And I do a whole lot of other videos on pretty much anything online on how to make money. As actually, all I'm videotaping is me trying to learn how to make money online. So you could be watching this and it's going to trigger something in you. You're going to say, hey, I can take this to the next level. That's a great thing. If I help somebody, that's awesome. So if you want to help me, if you like what you're seeing, just thumbs up. And if you going to play the game, just please go through my link that's down below. That's how you help me out. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a lovely day.